awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody around. And you're by yourself. Haven't slept in like 2 days, maybe 4 hours of sleep. And you just want something for your chow. Oh, I'm flipping exhausted though.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved!
They're just standing there watching you.
He's gone now, Mother.
What the hell kind of battle was that? Regardless if their leader fell, they would have kept going. Like 155 years of sleeping in that throne. That would be a pain in the ass.
What could have brought you here?
She gets to sleep for 955 years. I can't even sleep for 2 hours.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
I didn't interrupt shit.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you. I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Oh shit, Sam, a demon. But I continue the story.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
I should go Sothis. Fuck it. I think that's right. I don't remember. Oops. Shit.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
2 o'clock in the morning.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
You don't say shit.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
I want a nap. Can I take a nap with you?
It is almost time to begin.
Yeah, I would assume so. Stories. But God. What's that, buddy? Was it not poop?
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now.
Yes, my boy.
Battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Yes.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Are you sure about that? I can let my mind wander.
Okay,
Still stab
time to
a
get moving.
motherfucker.
Our next job is in the kingdom.
Stabby?
I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
No, we need to leave now.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
Wait a second.
What's happened?
We were on a mercenary group, yet
Please forgive our
must
intrusion.
that go
We wouldn't bother you with the situation not dying.
here?
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Let's find out exactly how many there are, shall we? As you can see, I've played this a lot. Oh shit! But let us begin. I'm gonna do a little special challenge of my own. Oh, it's too early for this shit, but I'm doing it anyways. For the views, I guess. I only have like 4 or 5 subscribers at this point. That's fine. We got 3 there. Oh, they...
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
So 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 9. So 9 enemies. Okay.
Ready and willing.
Gotta do the smartest thing back, so.
I will prevail.
Are you sure about that?
I'll cut through. Stay focused. Each battle a chance to grow.
So it's going to be the entire story of just me and Cloud. Wow. Why did I say Cloud? He doesn't fight Sephiroth.
You have a strange... You say you're a...
Mama's boy.
Thank you. Please, lend us your...
Please lend us your strength. What a bunch of lying-ass bitches.
We'll advance.
Okay. So we do go one step at a time.
It's because of you guys. I didn't expect it.
Should I have held back?
Yeah, should I have done that? Nah, there's no way. It's too early for this shit. Yeah, it's too early.
Witness my power!
I'm sleepy. Fortunately, now I'm on range.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Never underestimate an opponent. Not just an outsider. Never underestimate an opponent.
Who's next?
Now you know your limits.
Doesn't actually knows how to hold this.
Attack when an ally.
Yeah, I know, man. I can't find this.
Think this through.
I don't want to think shit through.
Yes.
God damn, I'm exhausted. Real fun is not
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
because this is our village.
Fine opportunity. Here's the combat arts I taught you.
I actually looked at the village. It's screen turned towards it.
Is that all?
I will prevail.
You fought well.
Alright, where you go?
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Is that how the blank stare?
Yeah!
Now the funny thing is out of all of these houses, I would actually be part of the action groups. I would not remember these houses.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand!
You can't kill me where I jump. That would make sense if I was jumping. You couldn't kill me when I jump. You're not hard.
Be mindful.
It's kind of difficult.
Another step forward.
One step forward, two steps back. What happened to her axe? Then you get your ass chewed out.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis.
Oh, I did
But
spell
I'm
it
also
right,
known
damn it.
as the beginning.
Damn, I should have stuck with that name.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
You sure?
And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that?
Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Yes.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I guess I'm less than a child. Yeah.
Correct. You understand.
Happiness.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Maybe that was the objective.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
No, you didn't. You deemed
Though it is
yourself
only
worth
momentary,
saving.
time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Yes!
How rude of you to drag me into this.
I didn't drag you into this. You're in my
What
head.
to do?
You dragged me into this.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
I gave you the idea.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
The fuck is with this riddle, woman? I got there a lot faster than.
Hey, over here!
Time.
Huh?
You're in the middle of a battlefield and you just run up to each other and turn your backs to the enemy? That makes no fucking sense.
Hey, did you just...
Yes, I just turned back time.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
No. Your students are safe. That'll be a.
The students seem to be unharmed.
Gold.
And who's this?
Come on, 6 G's.
Why,
Per head, come on. Come on. Expect to get paid here, peeps. Yay, I'm the MVP.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
But you're the
These
captain of
days
the
I'm just a
mercenaries.
wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
No, I'm his dad. I'm just a bandit that he hasn't killed yet.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
That came up on mic, but that was a good neck crack. I should probably go get
What's
coffee
troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
But you already did.
Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
So what am I, just a taxi cab for this woman? Let's go. Let's go.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Yeah, you missed the fact that you still owe me money.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too
Dudes are
true.
archer.
I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me,
God, he's
are you
savage.
actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our
A little
digression.
both.
I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Oh god, you guys are
Please,
fighting
do
over
consider
me?
returning to the kingdom
I
with me.
feel like a fucking
Whoa there, you
cheerleader
two
in
sure
high
are
school.
hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place
Nowhere.
of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Huh. Where should I don't know.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Are you sure? Yes. Big time.
Yes, I thought the same.
Yeah, fucking Dimitri, man.
once again.
That motherfucker snaps.
I may be sleeping, but
Your ass needs to wake the fuck up. So that's actually my. This is 1, 2, 3,
Part 1. White
technically my
Cloud.
6th playthrough.
Great Tree Moon.
I haven't
3
beaten it
houses.
on the Golden Deer, however. So this is gonna be new.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and
No,
the
they
verdant
haven't.
fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year.
Ugh, it's a new
As
year
they
already.
celebrate the dawning year, the
At least
people
it's not
pray that they may
2020.
realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
What if it's a bush? Just saying. Could be a bush.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
4.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
No, they don't. Anything but relative harmony, thank you very much.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
The look that she has, she's looking straight forward. You know she's plotting something.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
It looks way bigger on the outside. Hangaman Manguilla. Of course she would have one of those.
Rhea's here.
She straight up looks like she's
I wonder,
peering into your soul.
did the flow of time bring you here?
No, the beginning brought me here.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
What's up?
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
No.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes.
No.
Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Billy Bob Thornton. Let's go with that.
You must at least show the basic courtesy of telling us your name. Do you not think you are being a bit rude to the Archbishop?
No.
It is all right, Sedith. My dear, I am called Rhea. I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. In truth, I was only being polite. I already know your name, and a fine name it is. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
No, bitch, you're gonna talk to me now. You're gonna give me all my answers now. But then there would be no game, no story.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
If he left 20 years ago, then that means I'm like 20, 21.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
But why me?
So,
why not Gerald?
you must be the new
That makes
professor.
no sense.
My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Thanks, Dad.
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you
Yo,
then?
Dad.
So young.
Competence and age are not
What, am I not handsome
necessarily
either?
correlated,
Of course not.
as you well know.
Freaking ugly.
I am Hanneman, a Crest scholar and professor
Probably
at
break
the
a
Officers'
webcam if I had
Academy.
one.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
You can do a
The
lot more than
Officers'
that.
Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Why is it Emperor? Why would
The
it be
Blue
Empress?
Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll
If
say,
only you knew, you'd be
I just
swallowing
hope none of those
words.
little treasures cause any trouble.
No, you're
Quite.
both gonna be swallowing
For
those
now,
words.
I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Oh, there would have been if I joined the. If I'm joining the Black Eagle house. But alas, I shall not. Do I just read books normally like that? Like, I'm kind of curious. Do I read books like that normally, or is it because I'm going to be a professor and I have to look over their curriculum? Because I've taught classes before, I mean like legit classes. I was teaching my geometry class back in 11th grade. Like 19 years ago now? I don't flipping remember, it's too early to try. That looks like a delicious meatball. Sure, it looks like a fucking zombie. A ghoul, sorry. Why was Bernadette on the ground like that? It would have been better if she punched him in the nuts. That would have been way better. Did they seriously have to give him the fucking jock pretty boy look? That's what I want to know. God, that's a creepy smile.
Of course.
What do you want, woman?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
What if I don't? Like, what if I just decided to
May
walk
I ask
away
a favor
and just
of you?
leave? Like, I know that's not an option, but what if I was just like, you know what? No, I'm good. I choose not to pay attention to all this.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
I'm telling you, man, like, what if I decided to just walk out? Just not even say hi to anyone, just straight from here, out the door.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No, I'm good.
Yes. Pardon me.
Gatekeeper.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
Like a Walmart
And by that,
leader.
I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
He should be somebody you could actually, like, partner with or recruit at some point in the story. Because he plays such a big role. You know?
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
No, because I know. Yeah, I'm gonna sit through all that shit.
Hello.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery.
I don't want to be.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
I appreciate your effort.
Quest complete. Return to audience chamber, because I have nothing else to do. Let's hurry up and
How are
get the
you enjoying
storyline
your
complete.
time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
No.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
I'm beating the game twice on that one. Beating the game twice on that one. I haven't even beaten the game once on this one.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so
You mean
sincerely
father?
sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Even in this, he's
No,
too old to
no,
be
it's
her
nothing.
mother.
More importantly,
Like, it doesn't
who is
add up.
this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seteth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Dude, the guy's
Let us
pushing
focus on the topic at
50
hand.
and you're his
There
little
is something
sister.
you should be
No.
aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well.
No.
Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Yes, you
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
No.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Actually, I'm
Whoops.
more on the...
Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully. Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual.
Not
I've
really.
heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
Yeah,
I doubt
you
that.
look like you've been popping
Apparently, our new
steroids.
professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Saros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about?
Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a peerless mercenary.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect.
Damn, her attitude switched on a dime.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes. I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here, those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
And another one bites the dust, and another one does, and another one does, and another one bites the dust. What's my doggy doing? What you doing, buddy? Sleeping? He's a good boy. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Received a grant from the church.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
And yet he chops off my entire
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
We're teachers, of course it's
Crests are
not
a
clear.
fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
No, it's not.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Yeah, do what you can to
Yes,
find out.
of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
It's a tile on the floor.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
How
Pardon
would I have to hold my arm there
unrestrained
for him
jubilation.
to, like, does he
I have
draw
much
it?
to consider. You
Make
may
a
leave
copy.
now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work
thought you were
here is
gonna-
done.
You want me to clear my calendar?
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Okay, I guess our conversation is over. Moving on!
With each moon, it notes the day. Pay careful.
For starters, we're gonna hit up goals. We're gonna set this shit up right away. You can go ahead and go straight to flying. Let's see, he's good at black magic and lance wielding, so... Let's see, I want him to be a dark knight. So, riding. Oops. You know what? Now normally I'd have him go as a brawler. But this time around I'm thinking... Let's go with... Oops. Ignots will be a bow knight, so let's go ahead and go riding. Have you sword Mariana, a holy knight. Hilda will also fly, because I'll make her Wyvern Lord. Leone. Do I make her go as a bow knight? Yeah. Riding until she learns how to become a cavalier, and then I'll switch her over to archery. Same for all of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab my DLC supplies. Ah, shit! That's fine. Gauntlets, you need an axe. Actually, how do I do that instead? Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that instead. Iron bow. You're a spellcaster. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, there we go. Okay.
So.
Yeah, we're gonna do what I do all the time.
Yes. Listen to this.
Start from the top and work my way down.
I care nothing of If you have no business here, leave.
Fuck yourself too. I know who you are.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Yeah, not a chance.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
No, I'll strike you down before you can blink.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
No, you're not.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
No, I'll strike you down.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Oh, so I can't fuck?
Okay.
That sucks.
I'm not too
So
keen
like
on the
me, real
professor
life
of
guy.
my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
I mean, I got an open seat.
Yes. Let me know when I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
I mean, go for it, bro. Do whatever makes you feel happy, you know?
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
No, because I know all that shit.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Items! Mint leaves! I can't use until later, but fuck it. I got leaves. Yay. Okay.
Hello.
Ow! I can see it too. Oh, Bernadetta's outside.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Bye.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Yeah. I'll talk to the door. I don't have a problem.
Well, there's
What do you got
Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, you're
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Fishing pond and greenhouse.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Okay, then forget about it.
Yeah.
But I am feeling sleepy too. Fucking tired, yo.
Let's see.
I'm a little busy.
Are you sure?
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
Just an awkwardly anti.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
I could totally get shotgun in the shells. So what, he's only in the greenhouse? Oh, no, just mixed fruit seeds. Okay, yes, I'd like to do some gardening. Plant, they do seeds. Cultivate, infuse with magic for free.
My thanks.
There we go. And I'll be back later for those.
Maybe.
Dear God, Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Yeah, I can side too. Don't think I can fish just
Unbelievable. The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seros, which we've spent all...
Yeah, I know. Somebody gets hurt. Blame the church.
That's,
Hello there. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I.
It's not your brother.
Might you help me with a favor?
Yes, I will go catch a goddamn fish for you. Flames bait. No, not on that one. Maybe. Last one. Oh, so it's based on... Okay.
You have helped me so much.
Yes, I have. Dining hall.
Greetings. Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Yeah, let's go spar. Wanna go stabby stabby?
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
You wish. Very young. It's... I can only do the females. That's hilarious. Yes, yeah.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Two spellcasters.
Nice! I knew I could count on you.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold it. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get...
Shit, I could go for some food right now myself.
Listen.
You listen. Little weasel.
Oh.
Okay, doesn't seem to be any items in here. Okay. Alright, now we got a classroom. What do we got in here? Iggy Dots!
Have you memorized everyone's names yet?
I'm Ignat, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Our house is that of the golden deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All 3 of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Okay.
Damn, savage.
Right.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lugh, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
I don't want to read shit, yo.
Right.
Probably know all kinds of shit.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The Eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms.
I mean,
and black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, Black Eagles.
Like, yeah. You guys have like the legitimately basic, easy to figure out name.
You there.
You there.
Here's an idea.
Don't
Yes.
you see?
All right. Greetings,
What's up, dude?
Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it?
No.
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Exactly. You learn from your mistakes. I really hate that it looks like you can run down that path. Any items in here? I got people, knights, item. There it is. Ooh, I don't think I've ever picked up that.
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan.
No, they don't.
Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
And commoners. A fucking douchebag.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Yeah, no problem. I'll tell you if I see
Yes,
you
I
down.
hear a member of House Fresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
No.
Here's an idea. There are 2 types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
She does say exact. Oh, hey.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet?
Yes.
Absolutely loaded with valuable information.
I torched
only
it
wish
all.
I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
I mean,
In a manner,
go for
yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Then learn. Take 20-minute naps. Power nap 20 minutes at a time, you know? Oops, wrong button to wrong.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
I think.
No, you don't. You do not think at all. Alright.
Hello, Professor. I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Professor.
It's not like it's gonna do me
Say now.
anything.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garreg for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
You guys don't think that's strange? Dude's gone for years and then, serves for decades and then disappears and then returns? No, shit's strange with that.
I think Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they?
Nope.
Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Does it come with happy endings?
I think. Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do.
Square inches?
Perhaps some blood. A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
A couple square inches of skin. Yeah, we just whip out a knife.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
I mean, it's a good thing I carry a goddamn dagger on my hilt, right?
Oh, thank you, Professor.
No, you don't. Stop trying. Place is gonna fill with smoke, bro.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
The fuck? What about me? Am I just chopped liver, Daddy? Oh, that sounded weird.
Of course. Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
No, you're not. You just want this deed. Actually, you don't. You're my fucking goddamn bullshit. It's Ferdinand's birthday.
Much
Have
appreciated.
some flowers. The rivalry of the houses. Sleepy time. Definitely sleepy
time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
I'm not concerned, though.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help, too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
You should have done this, days ago, not the day of.
Yeah, wink, wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude,
no.
I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
Yes, we can.
Of course, a fair fight, as all fights are. Good one, Teach. Play innocent now so they won't see it coming.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I return to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
So, we're gonna go to units. Now, here's the catch. Marianne. You're a healer, so I'm gonna keep you. Oh, I can't do that. Distance. Let's see. Well, if that's the case, then hold on, I'm gonna...
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
I got this.
Well, you can't reach, but you can go right there, that's perfect. Okay.
Ready and willing.
Ready anytime.
Who, me?
Stay focused. I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
No, you can't.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
That's your fault.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Didu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Damn.
Shut!
I thought I was Should have been that close. Oh, I didn't highlight him. Oops.
Goddess, protect me.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah!
Let's see, I might have to restart this one already, yeah. And I can't. Shit. Let's just fast forward, because I'm pretty sure I just got well, there goes my healer.
We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
I got done fucked the pooch. Yeah, I fucked the pooch.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. If there
So probably have to restart because I already lost.
It's your call.
The new professor.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Well, yeah.
That is that.
And I got done fucked the pooch.
Careful now. You fought well. Such.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
Oops. Okay, I've got to do that.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what,
But you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not? You're weak.
Savage.
Be mindful.
Let's go ahead and lure them closer.
Ready and willing.
Stay focused.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So...
There you go.
I'm not done yet.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
Be mindful.
It's your call.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
It was a good try. I'm not done yet.
Careful now.
Here we go.
Be mindful.
Valor, take that shit. I need to heal up. Is that Mingy Mela? That is a Mingy Mela.
Ready and willing.
And she comes out when she comes with instructions.
Stay focused.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
As expected.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh?
Beautiful work, Professor. But the truth...
Your call.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
I didn't expect.
Another step.
Being mindful.
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 Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful. Another step. Being mindful.